Zimbabwe's political landscape experienced a seismic shift with President Emmerson Mnangagwa's recent announcement. Mnangagwa declared his intention to step down after his current term ends in 2028. This decision came as a surprise to many, especially after Mnangagwa's previous aspirations to remain in power until 2030. The announcement, made through ZANU PF's Secretary for Legal Affairs, Patrick Chiwenga, signaled a potential shift in the balance of power within the ruling party. Mnangagwa's decision did not occur in a vacuum. It followed a period of mounting pressure and veiled threats from his vice president, Constantino Chiwenga. Chiwenga, a powerful figure within ZANU PF and a key player in the 2017 coup that ousted Robert Mugabe, is widely seen as harboring his own presidential ambitions. The announcement to step down in 2028 can be interpreted as a strategic move by Mnangagwa to appease Chiwenga and prevent a potential power grab. The decision has sent ripples throughout Zimbabwean politics. Many are questioning whether this is a genuine commitment from Mnangagwa or a tactical maneuver to buy time and consolidate his position. Observers are closely watching for any signs of Chiwenga making a move for the leadership, or whether Mnangagwa will attempt to groom a successor from within his faction of the party. The implications of Mnangagwa's decision extend beyond the immediate political maneuvering. It raises questions about the future direction of ZANU PF and its grip on power. Will the party remain united under a new leader, or will it fragment into competing factions? The answers to these questions will have profound implications for Zimbabwe's political stability and the prospects for democratic consolidation. Looming large over Mnangagwa's decision is the imposing figure of Vice President Constantino Chiwenga. Chiwenga, a former military general with a reputation for ruthlessness, has been a constant presence behind the scenes, wielding considerable influence within ZANU PF and the security forces. His ambition for the top job is an open secret in Zimbabwean political circles. Sources within the ruling party and intelligence circles have reported growing pressure from Chiwenga and his allies on Mnangagwa. There have been whispers of a potential coup plot, with Chiwenga allegedly courting support from disgruntled elements within the military. While concrete evidence remains elusive, the rumors and speculation have created an atmosphere of paranoia and mistrust within the corridors of power. Adding fuel to the fire is Chiwenga's deliberate absence from key events. He was conspicuously missing from Mnangagwa's recent birthday celebrations, which coincided with the launch of Munhumatapa Day at Great Zimbabwe Monuments. Chiwenga claimed he was not invited and criticized the choice of venue, further fueling speculation about a rift between the two men. The ongoing power struggle between Mnangagwa and Chiwenga has created a climate of fear and uncertainty. The potential for a destabilizing power grab by the military hangs heavy in the air. The international community, already wary of Zimbabwe's fragile democracy, is watching closely, hoping to avoid a repeat of the violence and repression that marred the latter years of Robert Mugabe's rule. The internal dynamics of ZANU PF have always been characterized by factionalism and power struggles. However, Mnangagwa's announcement and the simmering tensions with Chiwenga have brought these divisions to the fore. The party is now visibly split between those loyal to Mnangagwa and those who see Chiwenga as the rightful heir apparent. The provincial structures of ZANU PF, once solidly behind Mnangagwa's 2030 agenda, are now showing signs of fragmentation. Some provincial leaders, sensing a shift in the balance of power, have begun to distance themselves from the president and make overtures to Chiwenga. This jockeying for position and influence within the party is likely to intensify as 2028 approaches. The divisions within ZANU PF extend beyond the Mnangagwa-Chiwenga rivalry. There are also generational tensions, with younger members of the party feeling increasingly marginalized by the old guard that continues to dominate the leadership. These internal rifts, if left unaddressed, threaten to weaken the party's grip on power and create opportunities for opposition parties. The internal strife within ZANU PF has serious implications for Zimbabwe's governance and stability. A weakened and divided ruling party is ill-equipped to address the country's pressing economic and social challenges. Furthermore, the factional battles could spill over into violence and intimidation, further undermining the democratic process. Section 4. The helicopter crash, fueling distrust and suspicion. Adding another layer of intrigue to the already tense political climate was the recent helicopter crash involving a presidential chopper at Masvingo Airport. While details surrounding the incident remain murky, it has further fueled distrust and suspicion between Mnangagwa and Chiwenga's camps. Mnangagwa, already wary of potential threats to his leadership, reportedly suspects sabotage. The fact that Chiwenga was conspicuously absent on official business in Bulawayo during the incident has only heightened suspicions within the president's inner circle. While no evidence has emerged linking Chiwenga to the crash, the incident has deepened the paranoia and fueled rumors of a plot against Mnangagwa. The helicopter crash, regardless of its cause, has had a chilling effect on the relationship between the two men. Mutual trust has all but evaporated, with both leaders now taking extraordinary precautions to ensure their safety and that of their allies. Reports suggest that Mnangagwa and Chiwenga refused to travel together, fearing a potential attack or assassination attempt. The incident serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of Zimbabwe's political situation. In a climate where political violence and assassinations have been all too common, even seemingly accidental events can be interpreted through the lens of suspicion and conspiracy. The helicopter crash has further poisoned the political well, making any prospect of reconciliation or power sharing between Mnangagwa and Chiwenga seem increasingly unlikely. Section 5. Zimbabwe's uncertain future, navigating a political minefield. Zimbabwe finds itself at a crossroads. The combination of Mnangagwa's surprise announcement, the simmering tensions with Chiwenga, and the deep divisions within ZANU PF has created a highly volatile and uncertain political landscape. The country's future hangs in the balance, with the potential for both progress and further decline. The coming years will be crucial for Zimbabwe. The manner in which the succession battle within ZANU PF plays out will have far-reaching consequences. A smooth transition of power, should it occur, could pave the way for much-needed reforms and reconciliation. However, a violent power grab or a protracted period of instability would be disastrous for the country, further undermining its already fragile economy and social fabric. The international community has a vital role to play in supporting Zimbabwe during this delicate period. Targeted sanctions against individuals and entities responsible for human rights abuses and corruption should remain in place. At the same time, constructive engagement with all political actors, including those within ZANU PF who are committed to reform, is crucial. The hope for Zimbabwe lies in its people. Despite decades of misrule and economic hardship, Zimbabweans have shown remarkable resilience and a deep desire for democracy and good governance. Empowering civil society, promoting freedom of expression, and strengthening democratic institutions will be essential to ensure a brighter future for Zimbabwe. The journey ahead will be fraught with challenges, but the potential rewards, peace, stability, and prosperity, are worth striving for.